Can the Canara HSBC EV pension plan help you build a financially secure retirement, or is it just another ULIP with limited long term benefits? Let us find out the answer to this question through an in depth analysis in this video. So, hi there, welcome back to holisticinvestment.in, where we help individual investors like you to make the right financial and investment decision to reach your financial goals in a more faster and smarter way. Now, before we analyze this policy, let us first understand a few basic details about it. So, this is an individual linked pension plan. And some of the key features of the policy are you get zero allocation charges, which ensures 100% of your premium is invested in the chosen funds. You have the flexibility to choose your retirement age and premium payment term based on your financial goals, and you get unlimited free fund switches throughout the policy term, allowing you to realign your investments as market conditions change. So there is also partial withdrawal facility available to provide liquidity and financial flexibility during emergencies which are subjected to the plan's terms and conditions. And there is maturity booster benefit available as well, which is designed to enhance your retirement corpus by rewarding long-term policy continuation. So these are some of the key features of the policy. Now let us take a look at the advantages. So you get partial withdrawals which are permitted from the 6th policy year onwards, providing access to your accumulated corpus when needed, which is also subjected to the plan's terms and conditions. And you also get to fund switch, which enables you to change the allocation of your existing investments among the available unit linked funds during the policy term, helping you to adapt to changing market conditions or financial goals. And premium redirection feature allows you to alter the allocation of your future premiums across the available unit linked funds without affecting your existing investments. And after completing the first 5 policy years, you have the flexibility to reduce your annual premium by up to 50% of the original annualized premium, which are also subjected to the plan's terms and conditions. So these are some of the advantages. However, there are few disadvantages as well. Like your premiums are invested only after the applicable charges are deducted, which reduces the amount available for investment. And this plan does not provide a lump sum maturity benefit. Instead, the accumulated corpus is vested at maturity and must be used either wholly or partly to purchase an annuity as per the prevailing regulation. And this policy offers only 2 fund options, which limits your ability to diversify your investment across different asset classes and investment strategies. And if you surrender the policy, the surrender proceeds cannot be freely withdrawn. Instead, it must be used either wholly or in part to purchase an annuity. So there is no loan facility available under this plan, which restricts your ability to access funds without surrendering or partially withdrawing from the policy. So these are some of the drawbacks that you need to keep in your mind before deciding to invest in this policy. So now, as we have a basic idea about the policy, let us move on to the analysis part of the video, where we are going to conduct an IRR analysis. So we are going to essentially calculate the internal rate of return of this policy based on the benefit illustration given in the policy brochure to help us make a more informed decision. So for calculation purpose, let us assume that a 40-year-old male pays an annual premium of 1 lakh for 20 years with a 20-year policy term. Let us assume for calculation purpose that a 40-year-old male pays an annual premium of 1 lakh for 10 years with a 20-year policy term and a vesting age of 60 years. The death benefit is the higher of 105% of the total premiums paid or the fund value. So based on the insurer's benefit illustration, which is assuming a non-guaranteed gross return of 4% per annum, the vesting benefit at maturity is 15.12 lakhs, which translates into an IRR of 2.69% as per the policy's maturity calculator. At a non-guaranteed gross return of 8% per annum, the vesting benefit increases to 27.59 lakhs, which generates an IRR of 6.65% as per the policy's maturity calculator. The premiums along with the maturity booster accumulate into the vesting benefit at retirement. However, unlike a regular maturity benefit, this amount cannot be withdrawn freely. Instead, it must be used to purchase an annuity plan, although you may commute up to 60% of the vested corpus as permitted under the prevailing regulations. If the entire vesting benefit is used to buy an annuity under the insurer's illustration, the estimated annual pension would be 91,809 rupees for 4% scenario or 1,68,150 rupees for 8% scenario under the immediate annuity with return of purchase price option. These figures are just for example purpose, as the actual annuity income will depend on the annuity rates prevailing at the time of purchase. Since the vesting benefit must be converted into an annuity at future market rates, you have limited flexibility over how your retirement corpus is ultimately used, and you cannot freely deploy the accumulated amount towards other financial goals or investment opportunities as well. So, as this policy does not give us the desirable outcome that we need, let us move on to the comparative analysis, where we are going to compare this policy returns with other alternative strategies. See whether investing in insurance and investments separately will give us effective returns. So here we are going to take up similar parameters from the previous example for a much more fair comparison. So for life cover, we have taken up a pure term life insurance policy with a sum assured of 10.50 lakhs, which costs us 11,300 rupees per year for a 20-year term. From the annual budget of 1 lakh, the remaining 88,700 rupees can be invested according to your risk appetite. So if you want a low risk option, for example public provident fund PPF, after adjusting the investment to comply with minimum contribution requirement in the final year, you get to invest 88,700 rupees annually in a PPF account, which generates a maturity value of 26.17 lakhs, delivering you an IRR of 6.30%. Although the return is comparable to the plan's 8% illustration, the entire maturity amount here is freely accessible without the obligation to purchase an annuity. And if you want to invest in a high risk option like equity mutual fund, you get to invest the same amount in an equity mutual fund, which will result in a corpus of 54.14 lakhs. Even after accounting for capital gains tax, the post-tax corpus is 48.64 lakhs, which will generate a post-tax IRR of 10.46%, which is significantly higher than the returns illustrated under the Canara policy brochure. So here, more importantly, you can see both alternatives provide you with complete ownership of your retirement corpus, and you retain the flexibility to allocate the accumulated wealth across suitable asset classes and generate retirement income through strategies such as systematic withdrawal plans, while maintaining the potential to earn inflation adjusted returns. In contrast, the Canara policy restricts how your accumulated corpus can be utilized. So what is the final verdict then? Is investing in the Canara HSBC EV pension plan worth it or not? So this policy differs from a traditional endowment plans by offering a vesting benefit instead of a lump sum maturity payout. While the plan helps you accumulate a retirement corpus, it does not address the distribution phase. Instead, the accumulated corpus must be used to purchase an annuity, the terms and payout rates of which are not defined within this plan and will depend on the prevailing rate at the time of investing. Although the plan invests in market linked funds, the final corpus is uncertain as it depends on market performance, and also this policy has a high agent commission. Moreover, the mandatory annuity purchase limits your flexibility, and the resulting pension may not adequately keep pace with inflation, potentially reducing your purchasing power throughout retirement. Successful retirement planning begins with estimating the corpus required to sustain your desired lifestyle and selecting suitable investments to achieve that objective. Starting yearly, investing consistently, and periodically reviewing your portfolio are key to building long-term financial security. A diversified portfolio comprising equities, fixed income instruments, and other suitable asset classes can help you accumulate wealth efficiently while still providing you the flexibility to generate income through strategies such as systematic withdrawal plans. And if you need professional guidance, you can consider consulting with a certified financial planner who can help you design a retirement strategy tailored to your financial goals and risk profile.
If you want to read more about this policy, then you can definitely check out the blog post we have posted on our website through the link in the description. And if you want to gain more professional guidance through a professional financial planner, you can choose to book a one-on-one complimentary consultation with one of our professional financial planner through the link in the description. Also, if you want to gain more investment and financial insights through the leading experts in the finance industry, we also conduct regularly free live webinars through which you can register and gain these insights. The link is in the description. Also, if you like this video, definitely hit like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can come up with more such financially beneficial content for you. Thank you for watching.